That's what we want right there. Alright, good. Looks like we're headed exactly where we need to be. And this purple here means that we want to make sure that we have our mode C transponder on when we hit that. And we do. So we're good there. So we'll hit that SAPE point. And what's our altitude? Our altitude is 1700. Good. We'll hit that SAPE point. And then go towards a waypoint called Pete, going into the airport. And then if this works the way it should, we'll put on approach mode, and it will guide us literally right into the runway. And the whole point there is that should that work, we wouldn't even need to. We'd almost not need to see the runway in order to get into it. But SAPE is right here. All right, change over to Portland's CTAF frequency right now, which is 120.9. There we go. I actually wanted that out here, didn't I? Good, okay. Once we hit that waypoint that we're going towards and turn into Portland Jetport, at that point I'll put us on full flaps and bring the landing gear down. That will slow us down. The issue with this particular plane, at least insofar as I'm concerned, is that it's a very fast plane. There we go. That's the other Pete there. So we are very, very nicely where we should be and where we ought to be. And we'll start bringing us in now. And you can see this. It's caught the localizer and is bringing us right in. All right, I'm going to
Landing gear.
put on the
Landing gear. Landing
other full
gear.
flaps and bring in the landing gear. Okay, you'll notice I've overshot this a little bit. And this will start coming in and joining this, at which point we are aligned right to the runway. We're still in heading mode. So I'm going to make this come right to be a solid line and put our blue reticle right at the head of that green line. There we go. And with that, I'm going to put us on approach mode. Plane's making a little adjustment. Make sure that we're going to be making this line continuous. You'll also notice, by the way, that this is here, and as we move towards the runway, which is going to be in this area, this will come down, and when it does that, comes down here, we're going to start dropping in height, because this and this will put us on what's called a glide slope that will bring us right to the runway. And interestingly enough, you're going to find that I trust this at this point, because I know that we're actually on the glide slope. Landing gears down. Gonna try to make us drop a little bit more speed. Again, this is just a very fast plane. Probably a good thing that I actually used the ILS landing because the sun is really in my eyes. There we go. You can see this is beginning to drop down to the center line here. So we're at 1700, dropping, dropping, dropping. This is nicely lined up right now. And we've caught the localizer. And we are now dropping right to the runway. And there's the runway right there. Portland traffic, November 1983 Romeo on final to runway 29. And here we come. Nicely dropping in speed. Right over the houses.
500.
500 feet above the ground. Now what we're going to do is that we're going to take this off of automatic pilot just before we hit the runway. That was really beautiful. And we're taking it off. Flaring slightly. No, 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 no. Flaring, flaring, flaring. Watch me screw up this landing once we finally get here. There we go. There we go. No, 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 no. Brake, brake, brake. There we go. There we go. Portland traffic, November 1983 Romeo. Landed runway 29, exiting taxiway H. Coming to the terminal apron via Alpha. And there we go.